Hello, this is a very quick look at the Sony Xperia M2 smartphone. This is a really nice size phone. It's quite large for being a mid-size phone and it's got a good weight to it, but it's not massively heavy. On the top you'll find the headphone socket. Around the left hand side there's very little, it's just the charging port for your USB cable. On the bottom is where you'd find the speakers, and on the right hand side this is where it all happens. You've got your ports for the SIM card and the memory card just slotting there and there. Further down you've just got the screen lock, and this is also the power key, the silver one here, and you've got the volume rockers which will show double up as camera zoom, and a dedicated camera button. And if you are on the lock screen, if you hold down the camera button, it will launch the camera mode, save you having to unlock. The phone itself is really nippy. It's, as you can see here, there's no lag whizzing around the menu. It does come with a lot of Sony pre-installed apps on it. You've got things like the Sony Video Unlimited, and there's all the album and Walkman and things like that. Track ID actually though is quite useful. If you've not used it before, Track ID is a nice little app that allows you to, when you listen to music, just press the Track ID button, it'll have a listen and it'll try and identify it for you. Overall speaker quality is fairly poor on this, it's not got much bass to it, you can hear here. But it's passable for playing games and maybe a little bit of music. The camera is okay, as I showed you before. Long hold the button pulls up the camera mode, and you've got the volume buttons also act as zoom buttons. Further you zoom in, you will get a more distorted picture, but overall I've found the camera to be just okay. It's not going to blow your mind, but it produces some okay pictures. Reviewing it on the screen is pretty good though. The screen is a decent size, allowing you to review both the photos and the videos, and video playback, as you can see here, is very smooth. So this is directly from the M2. The M2 recorded this, and the star of the show is my cat Tink. As you can see, absolutely loving being on camera. The M2 does have a little trick up its sleeve. When you're reviewing photos on the screen, the light tries to match what you're looking at. It's not exactly the most amazing feature, but it's a nice little touch. So when you're looking, it turns blue, for example. It does have a few extra effects in it, and the AR effects are a bit of fun. This allows you to overlay a scene on whatever you're looking at, and so here we have dinosaurs. Now you can't do a video of this, but you can take photos if you want to take a photo of a dinosaur in your living room. Gaming is pretty good on this. This is a racing game I'm showing you here. As you can see, the game's running really smoothly, and the advantage of a large screen here is that your hands don't get in the way when you're trying to touch the controls on screen. Luckily this game it is more about moving the screen left to right, but games where you have to touch the screen, at least your hands don't block your view. Overall though, I quite like the M2. It's a really nice phone. The phone case itself does feel like it might scratch quite easily, so you probably want to invest in a case as well to keep it looking its best. It's not made out of the same premium materials as the higher end Sony's, but it still looks pretty good, and for the money you get a really nice size screen, and that does make a difference. I hope you found the short review useful. Thanks for watching.